Hey, I hope you're sleeping well. Guild Wars Reforged. It's finally here. And how reforged is it? I missed the original Guild Wars, but I enjoyed the heck out of Guild Wars 2. I'd always promised myself that that was going to be the MMO that I was going to get fully invested in. I wasn't really fully invested in World of Warcraft. Like, I wasn't trying to pursue all the achievements and do all the dungeons and get all the best in slot gear. But in Guild Wars 2, I tried. I tried my hardest. And I fell off pretty close to the end. I think I got like 98% map completion on Guild Wars 2. This looks a little old. I mean, I don't know. I think you'd only choose this for nostalgia's sake to spend any amount of time in it, but we'll see. And these, I mean, Guild Wars sort of set a precedent because they were a pay once, massively multiplaying online game, and in a world where there were so many subscription based. Most MMOs that wanted to succeed sort of had to go subscription based, and then it shifted. And I think that really gave rise to the microtransaction games as a service sort of model that we see now, where you get it for free and then they try to monetize it with skins and battle passes and season passes and expansion content and stuff. But Guild Wars was a pay once, and then if you want to have wings or whatever, you can pay extra money. Step into Guild Wars Reforged, the award-winning online role-playing game enjoyed by millions, now re-energized with system enhancements. Experience the complete saga, from the fall of Ascalon to the desperate stand against Nightfall. Your adventure is just getting started. Came out on the 3rd of December from ArenaNet, self-published alongside NCSoft. They only want $28 for this. Wow. That's insane. Hundreds of hours of content, guaranteed. Experience the game that started a 20-year legacy. All right. Welcome to Tyria. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of standard fantasy stuff. You got your wizards and your... But the class that I played, Engineer, in Guild Wars 2, was super fun. So there is a little mix of technology and magic. Classic, massively multiplaying online game. The PvP was actually really good in it too. World versus world. I would say that Elder Scrolls Online kind of advanced it. These giant battles that you could wage. But yeah, the PvP in this was decent. Again, I'm talking about Guild Wars 2. I'm assuming that's an evolution of what Guild Wars 1 was. No monthly fee to pay at all. And you get all 3 campaigns, Prophecies, Factions, and Nightfall. This might actually, I mean, if it looked just slightly better, I mean, I'm sure I could squint and be like, yeah, this is just as good as modern. I mean, the lighting model is all blown out, right? I mean, Guild Wars 2 kind of suffers from that too. It's got a sort of Vaseline filter over everything. Very, very sort of hazy, dreamlike sort of aesthetic. I don't know. 8 character slots only. But you have a complete fantasy adventure here with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, I'm sure, of content to get through. If that's your bag, there it is. And pay once, play forever. Cool. Don't Scream Together. No, I'm good. So this is that. Is that actually the developer just slopped in a co-op mod for this body cam type footage where it monitors your microphone, and if you make too much noise, something happens? It does look realistic. I'll give it that. As far as if I were to choose on one end the pixel art and on the other end the chromatic aberrated asset pack, I would definitely go with this. Just for the sake of immersion. Always talking about immersion, but I don't know. This is not my bag, the whole design. Don't Scream Together is an online co-op jump scare horror simulator. What is it, simulating the jump scares? What is it doing there? Where you and your friends walk through a pitch black forest with camcorders in 1993. Okay, so it's a 35-year-old game developer. Use proximity chat and escape the forest, but if anyone screams or speaks too loudly, the game restarts or the screamer returns as the hunter. Came out on the 3rd of December from Digital Cyber Cherries, self-published. Is that actually the Don't Scream developers, or did somebody just rip it off like they've been ripping off Kane Pixel's Backrooms forever? They want 1050 for it, times 4, I guess. The animations look a little weird, or is that just the... No, that's the weird, for some reason, pixeling out the your friends' faces. Makes it look weird. It's incredibly simple. Just make it to 8 a.m. without screaming. Okay, microphone is required. Voice chat may become ASMR. I'm good with that. The game may contain content not appropriate for all ages or not viewing at work. Yeah, you got the 4 people in the cubicles playing Don't Scream together when they should be balancing the budget. It's the reason we're in this mess. Nah, I'm good. I mean, congrats on publishing. I'm sure the streamers are going to love this. Squad Fire Team. Wait, what? Well, what is this? Fire Team included with Squad. Like, I own this game. Squad is a milsim. Not my favorite milsim for sure, but it's a pretty well polished one at this stage. Kind of like an Escape, not like the same sort of development curve as Escape from Tarkov. It's not an extraction shooter. It's a straight up multiplayer shooter, but they're going for simulated realism. You got to build forward bases, dig trenches, do all that kind of stuff, and one shot can kill you. It's pretty good for what it is. But what is this exactly? Is this DLC? What's the deal? Yeah, it requires Squad. Okay, it came out on the 3rd of December from Offworld, a little indie company. Wait, you have purchase options? Either the supporter pack for 1050 or the founder pack for 1950. Okay. And then you can bundle it with the actual game. I still don't get it. So there's the Fire Team includes 4 free missions, 2 additional free missions coming in early 2026. Then the supporter pack has 9 additional paid missions, 2 additional paid missions in early 2026. And then the founder, for a limited time only, you get the fist bump emote, a fire support weapon skin, and exclusive community voted weapon skin. Okay, so what, are they running out of money? Is that what's happening? Or are they just trying to squeeze their community? It's a player versus environment tactical shooter game made for up to 5 players. Oh, it's actually a whole different thing. So the base game is player versus player. Rather than playing on teams of 50 and matches of 100 players, the focus is on quicker missions of varying objectives for smaller teams. Okay, it's a squad-based player versus environment thing. Huh. With only 4 missions, though. I don't know. And easy to play with friends, up to 5 players, clear mission objectives, free content updates. I'm trying to think of that other really, really good military simulator that's just player versus environment, and you can control all the variables in it. Oh God, Ground. What is it called? Is it Ground Control? It's not Ground Control. That's an old Sierra game. That's a real-time strategy. What the hell is it called? Oh, my old aging memory. It's just that I haven't played it forever, but it was very good when I played it several years ago. If I remember, I'll let you know. But there is one out there that's developed by a passionate team of military enthusiasts. And it's sort of a set up your own player versus environment Counter-Strike missions with ultra realistic, they got ballistics, the weapons, the movement, everything in it is pretty nice. Anyways, okay, in total, there's 9 intense missions. Okay, combined arms, search and destroy, extraction, and vehicle hunt. Ooh, extraction. New missions will be added to the Fire Team in early 2026, depending on the success of the product, I suppose. I don't know if they're going out of business anytime soon. It seems like Squad feeds them enough cash, Offworld, that they can keep going. But yeah, if you're a big Squad head and have wanted to just actually play in a squad and do little missions, here it is. Kind of an interesting product. I'd need 4 other people who'd want to play this with me regularly, and I'm still trying to get at least 2 other people to play regularly in Destiny 2. Yeah, this ain't happening, but cool. Good luck, Offworld. Let It Die, Inferno. All right. Isn't this... I'd heard about this. Okay, what is that user interface, though? What are we doing? Is it first person, kind of? Is it Extraction? I can't remember. Asian developed? Yeah, for sure. Look at that pink interface, bro. Remember when Deus Ex, the original version, allowed you to change the interface colors? That was hot. Why don't we do that anymore? Why are we forced to swallow someone's cyan and magenta? Aren't those the trans flag colors? Hellgate tore open the earth. Deep within its chaotic depths, where time and space warp, lies the Eye of the Reaper, a treasure-granting, world-ruling power. You are an immortal raider. Descend into the abyss, conquer the Reaper's challenge, and seize your future from the bottom of hell. Came out on the 3rd of December from Super Trick Games Incorporated, published by Gung Ho Online Entertainment Incorporated, two very serious game development companies. They want $32.50 for it. There are deluxe and ultimate editions. How does the ultimate edition go up to $78? What? In-game, main game, storage weight 50, safe box weight 10, 1 ant bizarre listing slot, 4 body types, 500 death metal. It's an in-game currency that can be purchased within the game. Death metal included in this package is provided free of charge. Okay, so they're charging a base price plus there's in-game currency. In this game, each new season marks a full restart. Okay, so it's a colorful extraction, looks like melee-based game. Death metal, any elements purchased with death metal and most edition bonuses will not be reset. Huh. Okay, I still don't understand here. The support pack. So is it pay to win then in that case? Kind of like Escape from Tarkov. I saw this argument. I saw IGN's review of Escape from Tarkov yesterday, and the man's main gripe was that the different packages are pay to win and the game is janky. The jankiness is the vibe. The pay to winness, I don't know. I guess if you're playing PvP in Escape from Tarkov, you're probably playing it wrong because there's just too many variables and it takes way too long to get into matches in that. Yeah, you do you. All right, whatever. This looks like a very similar thing. They spend most of the copy trying to sell you on this deluxe pack. Look at this. All the bonuses. They finally get to the game like 6 scrolls down. Okay, so it is an extraction melee adventure. Roguelike survival action game where you scavenge splithium in the brutal depths of hell and fight to make it out alive. Raiders who can't collect enough don't belong here. Just rot away in Hellgate. Each exploration features randomized enemy placements and loot. In this hellish environment, death means losing not only all the items you're carrying, but even your own body. But all hope is not lost. Mastery abilities are etched into your very spine, permanently growing and never taken away. Additionally, if you manage to bring back items and equipment, you can store them in... Yeah, it's a typical extraction. With hardcore, by the way. PvP, by the way. Man, I've seen people calling for a player versus environment soft mode for Arc Raiders. My goodness. I really want to write an essay on how the clash between your humanity, like the desire to help others, and the mechanics of a video game when those two meet. Because at its core, Arc Raiders allows you to blow someone else away at any point in time. There are no mechanisms for forming pacts. I think that would fix the whole thing. If there was a mechanism for forming a pact with a random player, that's the only way they could track whether people were getting betrayed or not. So what they do is they keep everything as it is. You're always allowed to have friendly fire on and everything. And then when you meet another player and you want to team up, you like do a handshake, and then the game records the fact that you're now friendly. And then if the other person shoots you in the back, they're still allowed to do that. Then they gain a notorious level, whatever that is. And then they might get marked on the map, or you might get warned when you jump into a raid and there's a bunch of notorious people running around. I think gamers would actually go for that. You could still like backstab randomly without forming pacts with people. So the onus would be on the player to actually create that relationship. You know, I used to be a game designer. I don't know. That would be my solution. Whatever, this is okay. They used the machines heavily in this game. Machine-generated content has been used and then edited by our team for certain parts of in-game voices, music, and graphics, including signboard textures, record images, infocast videos, voices, and music. And you know that if they did it for that, they absolutely did it in the coding and development process. All right, and don't play this game at work. I don't think I'll play it at all. I don't like the blown-out lighting model. There's just something about the aesthetic, and the UI pisses me off. But hey, this might be your jam if you can't handle Escape from Tarkov, and you've got Let It Die Inferno. All right. Warhammer 40k Darktide Hive Scum class cosmetic upgrade. Well, we saw the actual class drop. And now you can get the hairstyles. They've made their own separate package for this. I still haven't found the time to get into Darktide. Again, I want to compare the kinetic energy in Darktide to Destiny 2. I don't think it will match at all, but I do want to play it since I own it, and I haven't really spent much time with Darktide in a very long time. Anyways, this came out on the 2nd of December from Fat Shark, self-published, and they want $9 for it. It should only be purchased if you previously purchased the class. Otherwise, it's worthless. A unique class outfit and headgear, 6 unique weapon skins, unique hairstyle, and unique tattoos, bloody violence, and gore. Yeah, we'll see. Midnight Mayhem. All right. What is this now? Spooky, scary, surreal sort of thing? You got a flashlight, things are crawling on the ceiling. It's got a very flat, sort of impressionistic filter on everything. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. It's a lot better than the chromatic aberration and the scan lines and the barrel filters, but still, is it co-op slop? What is it? Work together. Yeah, it is. Work together to survive against an invisible monster with ever-changing abilities. Asymmetric horror game best played with friends. Why would you play this instead of Dead by Daylight? I don't know. Came out on the 3rd of December from Gradient Games, self-published. They want $9 for it. And there it is. Chase the creature down with your flashlight and your friends and scream and yell over Discord. Join their Discord as well. Just be on Discord your entire life and never go outside and just warp your sense of reality. I'm good. Ars Arcanum. Ooh, what is this now? Little hand-drawn isometric role-playing game? Clyde, what a delight to see you again. It reminds me that I never finished Arcanum. Obscura Magica Obscura, whatever that was. That was just at the tail end of my original Baldur's Gate isometric RPG stint. I must have been 21, 22 years old. Long time ago. 30 years ago. And I was trying to get into Arcanum and finish that. Very, very good RPG, just never got it done. Ars Arcanum, the grand library of Ars, now befell with madness. Its scholars, corrupted, bear wounds of ink, a dark sludge carrying a mind-altering disease. A unique magic-bound roguelite awaits, where a desperate scholar bends the ink's occult power to spellcraft his path to redemption. You actually play a dude for once, my god. Came out on the 27th of October from Broken Cane, published by Indie.io. They want $20 even for it. Not bad. And yeah, I like the hand-drawn aesthetic. There's something about it. Hand-animated. Yeah, looks good. A unique Victorian-era magic-infused roguelike, though. Oh, it's not an actual RPG. It's a slower Hades, where you're a dude with a cane. Okay, oh well. Descend into otherworldly stacks where reality crumbles and endless rows of shelves and books give way to endless all-consuming void. Uh-oh, no, they did use the machine. Ars Arcanum has a couple of placeholder textures and background elements for our marketing materials that were generated by machines. These parts are painted over as well. I mean, that's fine. You're tracing. A lot of artists trace and never give credit to what they traced. The game contains cartoon-stylish, non-realistic looking violence against human-like characters. The majority of the violence is inflicted with magic or melee weapons. There is no red blood, but there's a lot of black blood, apparently. I mean, okay, I'll throw it on the wish list and then wait for a big discount. Maybe this will appear in a Humble Bundle or something, and we'll see. But still, the roguelike kind of killed it. Could have done a proper bespoke role-playing game, tell an actual story instead of this play forever and slowly, incrementally increase your power until you're good enough to finish a run. I just can't do that anymore. I just can't. Pigment. All right, you're not a pig. I don't know what you meant. You're a fox with a brush. Oh, it's one of these kind of... What was that other one that came out a couple of years ago where you got to paint the world? And this looks like something like that, except you're a little fox. Could be a great game for your niece, I think. All the color has been wiped from Huey's world. Run, jump, dash, swipe, and pogo your way through this hand-drawn platformer to restore color to the land. Came out on the 1st of December from David Steers. Kudos on using your real name, if that is. It's free. Why is it free? Platformer with big focus on air mobility. Moving through the world will add color to the hand-drawn backgrounds and environments. Over the course of your adventure, you'll obtain the ability to jump and dash multiple times in the air, Also, refresh your aerial mobility options to stay airborne as long as you like. Using a controller is highly recommended. You probably could have charged a couple bucks for this, David. I don't know why you just gave it away. Because that makes me suspicious, right? Like, that's the problem now. There's nothing free. There is no such thing as a free lunch or a free video game, really. Although there is, I mean, look at Epic. They're giving 2 away every week. And we're coming up on Epic's Christmas giveaway where it's like every day for 2 weeks they give away premium free video games. Looking forward to that favorite time of the year. Yeah, I mean, okay, David, it looks fine. I don't have a little niece to play this with, but you might, so there you go. Fantasy Idol Dungeon. Well, it says it in the name. I'm good. Pixel fetishism throwback idler, and I don't know. They all look the same to me. They're all starting to just blur into this one thing. It's Chinese made. So there you go. In Fantasy Idol Dungeon, hatch and capture rare genin, awaken their legendary skills and talents, and experience the joy of leveling up, evolving, and fusing them. Even the copy starts to all sound the same. Freely customize your gear, assemble an unbeatable adventure team, and claim glorious victories with effortless idle gameplay, you fucking pussy who can't handle playing a real game that actually challenges you. Die soft. Came out on the 3rd of December from Leaves Games, a self-published. I wish I could. Came $13 is the asking price. I guess that's reasonable and blah, blah. As my eyes are glazing over, I'm good. Let's go. Escapant? Okay. It's a meme game, I'm sure. They've got the blit filter over everything, pixel textures, throwback. Fucking do it, bro. Press E. Ignore the subtitle. All right, yeah, it's a meme. This is a Queso special for sure. Looks like it was designed specifically for Queso to play. You cannot escape. I made sure of that. Solve puzzles, gather clues, don't crawl into ventilation shafts, and realize how trapped you are in this comedy horror escape room, my magnum opus. This is your magnum opus. I feel very bad for your creative spirit. Came out on the 31st of October, just in time for Halloween, from Kaffeklubben Games. Or Caffel? Yeah, is that Cafe Klubben Games. Is that coffee club? Self-published. There is a demo. They want $9 for it, and the first thing they want you to do is join their Discord. Imagine being in the cunt community for this. An escape room like no other. I don't believe you. You're not alone. I'm always alone, brother. You don't know me. Don't pretend that you do. Turbo Joy. All right. What is this? Flat lit car racer. All right. Camera's way far back from the car. Not sure why we're this far back, but that's all right. I guess it's just a baby's first racing game. The UI is horrendous and it looks terrible. This reminds me of some of the slopware that we used to see. I guess they got rid of those developers. There were some developers that were just slopping the lowest possible effort video games up onto Steam for a while there. Back near the start of this series, if you go back to the beginning, you'll see tons of them where they weren't even mobile games. They were just garbage games that were just being pushed out daily by these companies. Turbo Joy is an arcade racing game with 20 city tracks, nitro boosts, stunts, shortcuts, and vehicle upgrades, all driven by a big-eared bunny on a mission to win. Came out on the 1st of December from Turbo Joe. Okay, self-published. They want $1.30 for it. Yeah. No, you could tell those slopwares because they would price them at like $59.99 and then put them on like a 99% sale down to $1. It was so weird. Okay, 20 unique city tracks. Your mission is simple. Try to avoid playing this game at all costs. Yeah, I'm good. I don't even know, bro. Emerald Blue. All right. What is this now? Some throwback. Looks like it was supposed to be played on a mobile phone. Why is it in this weird aspect ratio? Is it a shmup? It's like a indie's first shmup? Well, maybe not. Maybe there was a lot of love and care put into this. I don't know if I could sit there and look at this constricting my screen space to what amounts to a mobile phone area. If your ideal is strong, hold it tightly, even in death. The Swan EM-43 DSC, an experimental fighter jet, blasts through the skies of the new East/West, and as the pilot clutches his yoke, he commits to his rebellion, knowing full well that his mission is not for the faint of heart. I'm clutching my yoke right now. I'm clutching, bro. Came out on the 25th of November from Extra Soft Development Team. It's made by a young person. It's made by the youth of America. Self-published. They want $19.50 for this. You're stoned, kid. Fucking get your head out of your ass and wake up. What is this? Gameplay. It's a bullet hell manic shooter. Select between power or speed mode. Rush through 4 dense and challenging stages. And there's a story that's not for the faint of heart. I don't know. That pricing was not for the faint of heart. I think I almost died there. Why play this when I can play Ikaruga all day long, or Gigawing, or any of the other shmups? Like, what are you doing? Good luck, Extra Soft. Let's get out of here. 19,679 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.